Hello YouTubers, welcome to another edition of my video stream. This your man Dante Sears, and today I'm going to be giving you a review on gameplay of Modern Combat 5 using a 6-axis controller. Now be mindful, in order to use a 6-axis controller, your device will need to be rooted. One cool thing about the 6-axis controller app is that it allows you to play any Android game, any emulator game using the controller. And it allows you to, it allows for key mapping, which lets you assign buttons and actions according to how you would use your controller. And as you can see, I have it right here. Give you a brief overview of what it looks like. Now, in order for you to pair the controller to it, it's going to be a one-shot process, but you can do it using a OTG cable, which simply allows you to connect a USB cable to like another device, like a phone or something like that. Or you can go by using a computer. Computer is like real easy. You just install this app, go onto the website, and then type in your local Bluetooth address and hit the change button. As you can see, when you go into the 6-axis controller app, this local Bluetooth address here at the bottom left hand of the screen, that's your address that goes to your device. You're going to need that. And when you go into the app to pair your controller, you're going to have to type it in exactly how you see it. And it's case sensitive also. But once you do it, it's paired forever. It's a one-shot deal. You never have to go link it up to the computer again. All you have to do is hit the start button, like so. When it says listening for controllers, you just hit your power button on your controller and it is connected. As you can see, I can start using it. Now, one thing that's cool about it, I'm using the Galaxy Note 3, and for some reason, like, I guess it works for like all Android devices, but it allows me to control my entire phone using the controller, which is pretty good. Now, if you wanted to assign different key maps for different games and everything, you would go down to your settings, hit touch emulation, configure touch emulation and manage profiles, and you hit edit touch profiles. And as you can see, you get that blank screen. You double tap on your screen and your list shows up. Now, what you'll want to do is when you get into your game, you'll want to take a screenshot. Once you take a screenshot of what's going on, then you're able to assign your different key map functions. We'll go with this for now. You got that on there. You hit your back key. Oh shit, dang, not the back key, sorry. But then you're gonna have to flip it and flip it and flip it until you get the right orientation and it looks good on your screen. But enough of that now. It has directions and all that on how to use the 6-axis app and everything. You know what I mean? Right off the bat. Just other YouTube videos and everything. And let's get into a little Modern Combat 5 action, shall we?
Playing
Now, moving on. For some strange reason, when I play Gangstar Vegas, for some reason the controls are like glitchy. Especially like when you're moving your camera around and everything, it's glitchy, it jumps. It's not smooth gameplay as you've seen in Honor Combat 5, but I'm going to show you in a brief second here. As soon as this thing loads up. As you can see, you're able to play your Android games. In the emulator games, you're also able to play those too. Like I have a PSP on this thing, and it works just fine. Throw a little Dragon Ball Z on here right fast. Now I haven't figured out how to get the joystick function to work, because for some reason every time I assign the buttons on the key mapper, like I have gotten a joystick to work, but like all the buttons, select, start, and everything was like backwards. Like X was square, square was Let's go ahead and change this profile right fast. Now when I change it back to the console. The 6-axis is good, but you have to get an actual 6-axis controller. Like if you get any like knockoffs, like or off the market, other controllers that are like not actual Sony and it doesn't say 6-axis, then this 6-axis controller app isn't going to work. It's not going to be able to pair right because this app reads these 6-axis controllers. But they're good to have. Always remember that when you're playing your game, always hit that change IME and always activate your 6-axis controller. But once you do that, your Samsung keyboard is going to be like dysfunctional at the moment. Meaning that if you get a text while you're in the middle of a game or whatever, you can read the text, but if you try to respond, your keyboard isn't going to pop up because it's not activated. So you have to go back here and activate your keyboard and everything, And when you would like to turn your controller off, all you gotta do is just hit this stop button. And then it shuts right off. Disconnect it and your controller shuts off automatically to preserve battery life. I've been playing with this controller. I had started off on a full charge and this is going on 4 days of like non-stop gaming action. And my battery is like still damn near charged fully. So your controller is going to last a while. All in all, it's a good app. Mind you that when you're playing with different ROMs and emulators, you always have to extract the file because it's going to be a RAR file or a zip file. So when you get those type of files, there's an app that I use and it is called, where is he? Simple Rare or Simple Unrare. That allows me to transfer my files into readable ROM files for this device. Now all you have to do is just browse your selected file, find out where you put it. There it is. And you click on it, and then you hit the extract button. Hit the extract. You have to do it twice. Because I remember when I first did it, I didn't know what I was doing, and I did it one time thinking the game was going to work, and I went back into the PSP emulator to play the game. It didn't work, and I'm wondering, I'm mad. I'm like, dang, why isn't this working? They said this was going to work. It didn't work, and then I tried it again for a second time, and then went back and played the game, and it popped right up, and it started working. So always remember to extract your files like twice, But emulator is always good. Make sure your device has enough random access memory to be able to run these games. Make sure your CPU is like Snapdragon. Any Qualcomms, they're alright, but I'm not really a big fan of Qualcomm CPUs because they're not as fast as Snapdragon. They're good for like surfing the web, but when you're playing like high-end games, you're gonna have to like have that device rooted and boost your CPU to like something high in order for the game to run smooth. I had that problem when I was playing Nova 3. Like the game was like real glitchy, and after I rooted my device and sped up my CPU, everything worked fine, But that was because I had a Qualcomm processor. With this Snapdragon, I have no problems whatsoever. Everything is smooth and peachy. But this will end it for my YouTube segment. You guys have a great day. Thank you. God bless.